So, yeah, the title is not clickbait. I actually got a response from a YouTuber. So, yeah, this was not a video I was expecting to make today, but, the video I uploaded 2 days ago actually got a response. And I was very surprised by this because I was just going about my day normally, and I decided to check in on the video, and obviously I didn't expect a lot of views, but what I very clearly didn't expect was a comment from the guy I was making a video on, especially the fact that I literally only have 2 subscribers, and this guy is 2.35 million, something like that. So it was just weird to me. So I decided to see if he made a response video or something, and lo and behold, he made like half of what I would consider a response video because he wasn't responding to me. He was more responding to other people, but he was responding to people like me who made videos on them, and so I found that interesting. So I decided to watch the full live stream that he posted, and then eventually the video he posted on Project Supreme 4. And let me just tell you, there were many, many, many things that I found wrong with what he said. So we'll dive right into that.
Crazy how you have to do a live. Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, bro. The fact that I have to do a live stream. Bro, I originally was not going to address this at all because I was like, oh, it's just some Twitter drama, right? So I didn't care. Bro, I originally was not going to address it because it was some Twitter drama. But the fact that they bringing it to my YouTube channel is so stupid. So now I actually have to address it because I'm getting comments from a whole bunch of ignorant kids that are saying that I got someone's account deleted when in reality the account was deactivated or whatever, terminated or whatever, long before I even got the name.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to avoid drama, but the thing is, you're kind of asking for it when it deals with Twitter, because if you have a YouTube channel and you say stuff on Twitter, it's eventually going to get tracked back to YouTube, even if the controversy is really, quote, not that big, and it's just something you got to expect. Another thing is that it's called loyalty to your audience, because the original tweet you made was very, very suspicious, and it seemed like you could have maybe stolen a profile of an active user. So it's not something, oh, I didn't think I'd have to do this. It's called loyalty to your audience, because guess what? If you didn't make this video, if you didn't explain it, then maybe there would have been worse, and eventually you would have been cornered and maybe forced to fess up to something you didn't do. Now, I'm not saying he's innocent, I'm not saying he's guilty, but it's just a thing you have to do when it comes to your audience. You have to clear up some things, or else they're gonna assume, and sometimes they're gonna assume the worst, and it's just something you gotta expect.
Dude, what do you mean by greed? That's what I'm saying. A whole bunch of idiots was saying that family friendly, please. You're right. My bad.
Shades of Nick A30 is shining through him. He sounds like he's gonna ban me if I call him a doo-doo head.
These are the type of people hating on me right now, by the way. Let me see this guy. Let me see his video.
What's up, guys? It's me,
Brother, maybe it's because adults don't watch your videos, so they don't really care enough to cover drama concerning you. And so the only people covering it are smaller YouTubers or kids, because that's your main demographic, which is kind of your fault. So you can't be surprised that kids are the ones covering your content, bro. So this goofball spends about an hour just yapping to prove his innocence, and if I tried and nitpicked every little thing that was in the live stream, this video would literally be 2 hours long. So I'm just gonna give a quick address to Project Supreme and then finish the video. Supreme, I know you watched my last video, and so I don't know if you're watching this one, but if you are, I just want to tell you a couple things. First of all, my brother in Christ, you are 24 years old. You cannot act like this. You can't have this mentality of live streaming and then being like, oh, the world is against me, woe is me, this and that is happening. And you can't just frame it as everyone is being mean, everyone's just being a bully. I'm totally in the right here and people just don't understand. That's the wrong mentality to go through. Second of all, you shouldn't want to frame yourself as being viral, especially on Twitter. Because you know who else was viral on Twitter? KSI. And you want to know what happened to him? No one likes him anymore. Because guess what? He was braggadocious, and he was just very kind of stupid. and his reputation just got the better of him, and he became selfish and egotistic. And so sure, he might have gotten success financially, but he lost his reputation in the process. And that's not a road that you want to go down on. You don't want to die on the hill of the guy who got canceled over a Roblox username change, because guess what? I'll agree with you. It is pretty stupid that people overreact about it. But on your behalf too, you have to address it. You can't just make the tweet and forget about it and then not expect people to be confused about it. It's something that you have to address. And third, you are a kid's content creator. I'm going to say that again. You are a kid's content creator. You shouldn't feel the need to respond to every little Jack and Jane that come into your comment section and that be like, oh, boo-hoo, I don't like this decision you made. You got to have a little bit of a backbone. You can't just fall and collapse under pressure under every little thing that gets to you, bro. I get that you want to protect your ego, you want to protect your pride, and you don't want to get canceled because, sure, you like making videos, but this is just not the way to go about it. And so, bro, if you're watching this, I'm just letting you know, I don't hate you. I don't think you are a bad person. I just think you were misunderstood on this topic, and I feel like if you don't halt stuff like this now, then you might make a worse decision in the future that has a worse outcome, and the consequences could be way worse than what they are now. So, and, just because I don't like your content, I don't think it's good for my taste, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't make content, and this goes for the other people watching. So, honestly, just do what you do, bro, and just remember that you should not let your ego get the better of you, because that always leads down to ruin. So what did we learn? Roblox YouTubers are bad. You know what else we learned? That you guys are probably sick of me yapping.
Shut your fucking mouth! And you know what else is massive?
Low taper fade.